Tesla's electric semi is so good, Mercedes say it's fake. Seriously. That's what they're saying. They're saying it defies the laws of physics. But the thing is, they made those comments before Tesla released the information that they just released today. The semi carried a load of 63,000 pounds for 500 miles without stopping. Now that's more weight than a diesel-powered semi is even legally allowed to carry. How do I know that? Well, electric semis are allowed to carry 2,000 pounds more weight to account for electric semis being heavier than a diesel semi. But the thing is, Tesla's new semi only weighs the same amount as a diesel semi. That is 17,000 pounds. Now it towed 82,000 pounds for 500 miles. This vehicle is going to destroy the trucking industry. Just listen to the facts. The facts are Mercedes are literally peeing their pants because the trucking industry is a big part of their market. They're scared. This vehicle, in their view, is going to disrupt them very fast. And they should be. The Tesla Semi is way, way better than I thought it was. In fact, that it can tow this much weight this far to get this kind of range, it's a game changer. There's no question about it. As if Tesla's competition has really any chance here. What do I mean by that? I mean, their competition is primarily gasoline, diesel. Primarily diesel-powered trucks, right? And realistically, to operate a diesel-powered truck, the expense is going to be astronomical in comparison. This is crazy. The reason this is crazy, this is an industry that's just perfectly ripe for disruption. It's an industry where I know from my research and from even working at a trucking company recently that they're not really that committed to going electric. They don't have the capacity, and Tesla wants to build 400,000 of these a year. I mean, this is going to be a massive money-making operation for Tesla. This is basically like printing money. It's the same thing for companies that buy these. They'll be saving so much money in comparison to their competition. The competition won't have a choice. They'll have to go electric as well. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. My name's Sam Evans. I'm coming to you from Melbourne in Australia. I'm sure you know this. You must. If you're a trucking company running a diesel-powered truck compared to a company running an electric one, well, in the past, that wouldn't have been such a big deal because the range on electric semis is not that good. I mean, the reality is there's really no truly compelling options available unless you want to do short journeys. If you're a trucking company that does short journeys, yes, there's definitely options available right now, for sure. If you want to do long trips, then there's really nothing else on the market like the Tesla Semi, which is why Tesla has had so many orders of this thing for years now. And it's why they're going to sell so many of these and take, I believe, at least 50% market share of the trucking industry in the United States. I'm talking about the semi industry here by 2025. I already said that they would do this. I'm going out here, I'm predicting it. I'm 100%, I'm not 99% on this, I'm 100% convinced that this will happen. Why? Here's why. The Tesla Semi's first deliveries are coming closer. But here is the evidence of why this industry is about to get smashed. It's about to get just put on its head. The Tesla team recently did a 500-mile journey in a Semi with the vehicle weighing 81,000 pounds. Musk tweeted, Tesla team just completed a 500-mile drive with a Tesla Semi weighing in at 81,000 pounds. Now, there's no other vehicle manufacturer that is about to release within the next couple of years a Semi that can do this kind of range. There's no one that we're aware of, no one that's actually said they intend to make one that will do this kind of range within the next couple of years, and possibly no one that's even capable of it. It's taken a lot of development for the company. I think probably we're underestimating just how much work Tesla has actually put into this vehicle to get this kind of range. And to get this kind of range while it's towing a load. That's the key here. Getting that range without any load wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the fact that it was actually carrying a decent amount of weight and it's still got this range in the real world, is truly staggering. Now, Tesla has obviously proven itself when it comes to electric vehicles, but they haven't proven themselves when it comes to semi-trucks because, well, they haven't sold any as of yet. So we're going to have to wait to see when these vehicles get into customer hands just how good they are. But I think it's fair to say they're going to be the best in the market. There's just nothing else that has this kind of range, and also that has there's no other company that has the kind of experience that Tesla has building electric vehicles en masse. Now, apparently, right, there's been some trucking companies saying that they're skeptical that Tesla Semi will do what Tesla says it will. They're saying it won't be that good. Well, I think they're wrong. Following the Semi's unveiling, chairman of the board of management of Daimler Truck AG, Martin Daum, commented that Tesla's Class 8 truck and its target specs violate the laws of physics. Seriously. You know who else actually was a big skeptic? Bill Gates. Bill Gates was very critical of Tesla's aims to make an electric Semi. He said that it doesn't work. It won't work. Electric Semis, electric trucks can't work. They're not the future. I think he just hadn't done his research and doesn't really follow the industry all that closely. Now, here's what the CEO of Mercedes-Benz Trucks said. If Tesla really delivers on this promise, we'll obviously buy 2 trucks, one to take apart and one to test, because if that happens, something has passed us by. But for now, the same laws of physics apply in Germany and in California, Daum said. Now, obviously Daum is a retard because, sorry, that's offensive to retarded people because they can't help it. This guy can help it, and he's talking out of his butthole. That's the truth here. He literally is. I'm sorry if that offends some people, if you're a Mercedes fan, if you're a big fan of Daimler and you love the company. But he's wrong, because battery technology and technology in vehicles is changing constantly. It's not like the internal combustion engine where nothing happened for about 50 years. I mean, to be fair, yeah, there was some very small incremental changes that happened bit by bit by bit by bit to the point where we got to very seriously complicated vehicles today that probably break down just as commonly as they did 10 years ago. There hasn't been a lot of changes in gasoline-powered vehicle technology for a long time. Very, very small ones. Completely different ballgame when it comes to the electric vehicle industry. Things are changing at a rapid pace. I mean, look at semi-solid-state batteries just coming off production lines now. We're looking at all kinds of new cell-to-pack technologies. We're looking at all kinds of new sodium batteries, even going into electric cars now. We're looking at the changes are just so rapid. The innovation is so rapid that companies like Mercedes, if they claim that the laws of physics apply and so therefore this can't be done, it means that they just don't understand this industry. They clearly don't understand that the laws of physics, sure, they can't be changed, but technology is constantly evolving, constantly changing. Battery energy density is constantly changing. The efficiency of motors is changing. And Mercedes should know this. So I find these comments, to be honest, embarrassing. I think Mercedes have made an embarrassment of the company themselves in China. That's 50% of Mercedes' market. 50% of their global profit comes from China. And they've embarrassed themselves in China. And now they're making comments like this that are further embarrassing. And you've got to be scathing on Mercedes making these comments, because frankly, it's ridiculous. It's truly, truly naive of them to think that the technology isn't there, that it isn't available, that it isn't going to change and get better over time. For example, have Mercedes themselves ever released an over-the-air update that improves range and power by 5%? Have they? They haven't done it. They haven't done it yet. Just because they can't do it, just because they can't do something, doesn't mean that another company can't do it. That's what they're saying. We can't do it, therefore no one else can. That is ridiculous. Now, Elon Musk actually did respond to these comments to somewhat during the Q3 2022 earnings call, when he and Chief Financial Officer Zachary Kirkhorn made it a point to highlight that the Tesla Semi's 500-mile range is when the truck is loaded with cargo. Musk said that he expects Tesla to aim for a production rate of 50,000 units annually in 2024 for North America, which would be about 40% of the North American semi Class 8 market. If Tesla is successful, it will make the EV maker one of the largest Class 8 truck makers in the US, but not only actually just in the US, one of the largest in the world. This is an industry that I think analysts are not considering. We're saying, you know what, we value Tesla based on these metrics, XXX. We value them based on maybe they'll make maybe fully autonomous cars, maybe that will happen for them, maybe robotics, maybe the energy distribution. There's lots of maybes here. Some of them are working, some of them are taking longer than we thought, but I think this is an area where we aren't actually valuing it as part of Tesla's stock, and we should be. Tell me, who else is making a compelling semi with 500 miles of range when it's loaded? There's no one doing it. They're going to own this market. Frankly, the competition is so scared, they're saying that this isn't possible. That proves my point. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and have a great day. Bye-bye.